this new boy at the store. Hey, what's your favorite song on this?
You don't know what love is.
Tessa Thompson and Nnamdi Asomugha star in the drama Sylvie's Love.
My band's playing tonight at 9 if you want to come.
Sylvie is a young, aspiring television producer, which is, not for nothing, not an easy thing to be in the 50s. And she meets a young man named Robert, and he's arguably, quite possibly, the right person, but at the wrong time. And so you get to see them on this journey to coming together, falling apart, and maybe coming together again.
He's extraordinary.
Robert is this aspiring musician, tenor saxophonist. He wants to be the next John Coltrane. It's the only thing he can think about is his music, morning, noon, night. And then he walks into a record store to get an album, and he's sort of hit with this dart from Cupid.
Robert.
Sylvie?
What are you doing in New York?
Recording an album.
There are certain people in your life who you meet, and no matter how much time has passed by, they always stay present in your mind. And when you reconnect with them, it's almost like no time has gone by. You just pick right back up where you left off.
Life's too short to waste time on things you don't absolutely love.
But how do you know if you love something absolutely?
I guess when it's the only thing that matters.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
A new Netflix cooking show has chefs making meals out of leftovers. That leftover show features skilled cooks who compete over 2 rounds, creating new dishes out of leftovers. Take a look.
I cannot believe you turned your tamale into the gnocchi.
The cook with the best dishes goes home with $10,000.
Oh, we about to go on a journey with this.
Time is coming down to the wire.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see.
Well done.
Home chefs are finding delicious ways to give old leftovers new life.
I'm good at transforming dishes from one thing into another.
I loathe to throw away food.
All is fair in love and leftovers.
I have never in my whole life heard of anybody having ice cream with coffee and duck. This is sophisticated. This is on a different level.
Flavor-wise, it's so good.
On a different level indeed. The first episode was released on Netflix today.
Does look a little sophisticated, doesn't it?
A tamal into, what is it, gnocchi? Oh.
Hey, SA Live is sophisticated. They're bringing the party to you just in time for your New Year's Eve at home.
They have cocktail ideas, do-it-yourself noisemakers, places to let off a little steam, and David Elder, guess what? He tries a monster 3-pound burger.
All right, here's Mike and Fiona.
Yes, it is New Year's Eve.
The penultimate day of the year.
Yes, and we are going to be getting you ready for New Year's Eve.
And it's the big party, of course, and, it does take a lot of planning there because a lot of people like to make a lot of noise, and we're going to be doing something. And our favorite person to ring out the old and ring in the new with Adina Anderson is here. What are we making?
Well, these are really quick and simple noisemakers. You just take popsicle sticks or whatever you have around the house, cardboard, whatever, and then paint it with the Decor paint, and then you have some glitter as well, and then just hot glue or use craft glue to get some little bells on there. It's simple, it's fun, the kids are gonna love making this, and everybody will have a blast saying goodbye to 2020.
Good riddance, more like.
That's right.
We are also going to, because New Year's Eve sometimes needs a little bit of bubbly and
Just
a little libation.
Yes.
So, what do you call that drink besides
This is
get rid
a
of 2020?
cranberry ginger vodka cocktail.
Oh, wow.
A sparkle cocktail, we'll call it that.
The sparkle cocktail.
The sparkle cocktail.
And that looks like something that you could make for the grown-ups as well as the kids.
You could without taking...
A cold front is pushing through the hill country. That's going to drop our temperatures, but an upper level low is going to bring us a lot of good healthy rain tonight. Overnight, we'll be seeing cold rain here in San Antonio. That'll last through tomorrow, but tomorrow morning and part of the afternoon, there could be a wintry mix in the hill country and near Del Rio as well. But by midnight, it'll be mostly clear as we ring in the new year. It's going to be a beautiful start to 2021. Cold, 32 to start the day, but comfortable in the 60s in the afternoon. That goes for the weekend as well.
Look at those 60s on that map.
I know, nice to see that, right?
Beautiful
but on
stuff.
Tomorrow, we'll only be in the 40s.
We'll get through tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good time to take out the coats, finally.
I think so.
Oh, I've been waiting for it. Thank you, Sarah.
All right, thanks for being with us. I'm really looking forward to seeing what a 3-pound burger looks like.
Yeah.
Mike and Fiona have it for you. And SA Live starts right
now.
It is a party. Get ready for a party. Hello and happy Wednesday, everybody. The eve of New Year's Eve. We are getting ready to ring out the old and ring in the new. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorostiza. All right, in 2020, well, you know, it's been
what can you say?
Well, it's been a year, right?
Indeed. You know,
there are no words.
Thankfully, though, with the new year, you bring out the old, and a lot of people are saying just good riddance to that, and you bring in the new, and there's going to be a lot of new changes there, but you got to ring it in with a party here. But first of all, we want to know, how do you ring it in? How do you celebrate New Year's Eve?
Lately, just at home with the family.
Yes,
That will probably be how it goes again this year.
Well, you know what? Because a lot of people call it amateur hour, and something, you know, it is a lot easier sometimes, because I think a lot of people put so much emphasis on that, and so many people set up so many fireworks around my house anyway. So hey, I don't have to go anywhere. So yeah, we celebrated at home
right
as well. So
okay, so we want to know, how do you celebrate New Year's Eve, or how are you planning to celebrate New Year's Eve? Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll air some of those later on in the show.
And of course, to help bring in the new year, Adina Anderson is here with some great little crafts that you can make not only this afternoon but also tomorrow before all the big celebrations, and perfect for the kids to do too, right?
Yes, and most of the stuff you're already going to have in the house, and if not, just head over to your local craft store or go online or whatever, however you want to order it. But this is the popper. So how fun is that? Just take a toilet paper roll or paper towel roll,
okay,
and then just some tissue paper. I'm sure we all have tissue paper left over from Christmas, and then you're just going to roll that up, tie one end first,
with
and then fill it
ribbon?
With the ribbon, and you can use curly ribbon,
here.
you could use a twist tie, whatever you have, and just go ahead and fill it with some fun stuff like some candy and noisemakers, bells, and things like that. And then at midnight, you can pop it and have all kinds of fun. And Fiona, you got a cute thing there, right? Imagine the little drums.
I will be entertained for hours.
This is so simple to make. Again, it's the toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. And then I used the back end of some ribbon that I had left over, just rip that cardboard off.
Okay.
And then I cut it out into the circles.
Okay.
And then you poke holes, like I have on this one here. Go ahead and poke holes on each side. That's what your pipe cleaner is going to go through.
Okay.
And you're going to tie a bell on each end of the pipe cleaner. I know, it's a little harder to get through the second one, right?
Ooh. Oh, the first one was easy.
I know. You can use a knife if you need to cut. Just don't cut your finger now.
Just
Let the adults do this part.
Okay, so then you would do this.
Yes, you have it like that. TV time.
Through the magic of
and
television.
then twist tie a bell on each end, or you could hot glue a bell, whichever's easiest.
Okay.
And then you're going to take your cardboard from the ribbon or whatever cardboard you have, cut it out into the circle of the toilet paper roll, and then hot glue it down. Now my tip is the Band-Aids. Use the Band-Aids on the fingers, or put the hot glue on the cardboard first and then set the toilet paper roll on top of it. You can stick another bell inside if you want for more noise, and then you're just going to paint it with some Deco Art paint, and they have this fun glamour little glitters and things like that you can really jazz it up. Now Mike, what you're going to do is take that paint that you have over here, this Deco Art paint, the glitter paint.
This, okay.
Yep, pour a little bit on that and then brush it around. It gives it a little more kind of fun little glittery touch to it.
You know, and this is fun. If you didn't want to, get the paint going here, there's no glue, no anything.
It's so simple.
And very, very simple for the kids to do.
That's right. And so, and then you're gonna let that dry a little bit. Yeah, you might have to add a little bit more and make sure it's the side. You can, now that you have it on, just glue some around it. It'll hold it in.
Yeah, there we go.
Or you could even use tape if you don't have hot glue. This is just something fun for the night. That's why you got the tape there.
Got it.
Okay.
And then you just have either a popsicle stick or a dowel rod, whatever you have around, and you put that in the bigger hole that you have at the bottom. And then I added some more glitter, and I added more paint, and just how fun is that?
And you have the ribbon lining it. That's so great. And now I have two.
Yay. And you know what you can do is roll them in your hand like this.
Yeah, remember the trolls? We did. And so for our yummy
fun.
Cocktail, she didn't glue it down.
You try. Yeah, see, yours is mine's not wedged all the way. I'm gonna hot glue this baby in there.
There you go.
All right, hang on. Okay, go on.
For our yummy cocktail,
Something to quench that thirst.
I'm going to put a little vodka around the outside here, and this is just some fun Wilton sugars, whatever kind of sugar you have. Colors doesn't matter, just put it on there. Kind of adds a little touch to it. And then I'm going to put a shot of the Enchanted Rock vodka in here.
Yes.
Go ahead and add that. You got to have that. You got to celebrate this year going bye-bye. And then I'm going to add some cranberries here.
You having trouble there with that hot glue?
This is my Everest. Okay.
And then go ahead and add cranberry juice. And another thing, you could add orange juice too if you like that better. And some people don't like champagne. I'm not a big champagne girl, so this kind of gives you that feel of champagne without
it
having
being
the champagne.
yes.
Because you're going to add ginger beer at the end. And we were talking about for the kids, just don't add the vodka. And it's a yummy, fun drink.
And if you don't have ginger beer, you could add one of the
Sprite
flavored
or whatever.
sodas
Yeah,
or
definitely.
flavored waters too.
Exactly. Now for our last thing here, we.
I did it.
Wait, first of all,
I'm so proud of you. Yay!
I did it. Okay. Yes. See. All right.
For our
now
last
we
thing
can go
here.
out.
Yeah, remember the breakup boxes from the olden days on Valentine's? You break up with someone, you throw everything in, and you light it on fire like a dumpster
like
fire.
a dumpster fire. Yes.
So I have all these fun things that we're going to put in this bucket, kind of a goodbye 2020. We have the recipes, you know, the banana bread that everybody was making, and we have sourdough bread, and we have the whipped coffee, like all the things that everybody was making. And you can even make some of those that night, you know, kind of eat them and say goodbye.
Like the hot chocolate bombs.
Yes, exactly. And then we have our Clorox wipes, right? We throw those in there, and our toilet paper. Look, somebody left this on my door.
Really?
Yeah, what a great marketing scheme, right? Throw that in there. What else we got? Our hand sanitizer and our hand soap, and just and of course our hair dye. Who wasn't doing the home hair dye kit,
That's right.
Just throw that in there, and you know, if you want to light it on fire, go ahead. If not, bury it.
You know what might be kind of funny is to make a time capsule out
That's
of it.
what I was thinking. Yes, put a little lid on it and then bury it and say don't open till, you know, whatever, 2120 or
Well, those are some fantastic ideas for a nice New Year's Eve party if you are staying at home with the family, which I'm sure more and more folks are going to be doing this year as well.
All right, and for more information, tell them where to find you.
CreativeLifestyles.tv, and on all social, it's just at Adina Anderson. Happy New Year!
Yes, and for all that info, just head to our website and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
And a very happy New Year to you, dear.
You too.
Jet Setter being what we like to call an international style cocktail bar where we pull flavors, we pull ideas, we pull techniques, even down to the glassware to kind of put it all together and transport guests that live here in San Antonio to other parts of the world.
They care so much about this worldly experience that they invited one of Asia's top 50 bars to partner for a night. Here's a taste of the menu from the Pontiac Bar.
Hi guys, this is Beckley from the Pontiac in Hong Kong. First of all, we're going to use some delicious Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, 45 ml. 23 ml lemon juice, 15 ml amaretto, 10 ml Zucca, which is a rhubarb amaro. Then we take a little bit of our house Bangerang syrup, and last but never least, a little egg white. Dry shake, then wet shake. Give it a nice clean double strain. All right, to finish it off, some nice fresh lemon oil. Give it a really beautiful citrusy aromatic. And after all, San Antonio, snake in my boots.
So first I'm going to make you our signature hobnail. This is fantastic because it's got a little bit of a ginger syrup to start with. To make it a little bit more refreshing note, we have the lemon juice. Top it off with one of my favorite little modifier Amaro. We got Averna. To top it off and to end things, we have rye Jack Daniels. Moving on to shaking. You will see why these cocktails are so beautiful and so popular in Pontiac. Look at that beautiful color. The ginger syrup is really sharp. It's got a little spice into it, but the whole thing itself is quite sweet and sour. And we're just gonna have a little bit of orange oil to add a beautiful and rounded aroma and place things together. Having San Antonio inviting us is definitely a huge milestone for us.
This is a great time to put San Antonio in the spotlight and to bring someone from overseas. It just is something incredible. Today we're going to be making the Kowloon Station. The components of the Kowloon Station are 2 parts of sake, 1 part of a mango cordial that we make here at Jet Setter, 1 part of rice milk that we also make here in Jet Center. So I took a trip to Hong Kong a couple years back, and inside Kowloon Station, I had a very common form of breakfast or dessert called mango and sticky rice, and loved it. Fell in love with the flavors, wanted to replicate the flavors, which we have done here today. But the technique and how we make the cocktail, we use a hand immersion blender. This is to emulsify the cocktail at a much quicker pace. There we go. And then a little sesame seed, just like you would have at your mango and sticky rice. And we want to get people excited. We want them to go back out. And we want to give them a reason to come downtown. We want to give people a reason to come to San Antonio. A wise person once told me when I was in Hong Kong that piranhas don't attack each other, which I really took that to heart. The main goal is we get everyone to San Antonio, and we're all on that same goal. And that's every bar and restaurant that opens, or has already been open, or is going to open, or is open now. That is the goal.
Cheers to that. Hong Kong's Pontiac Bar may be the first to partner, but Jet Setter hopes to land more of these international experiences to give the Alamo City a taste of more culture. Who knows what country is next?
Stress than with a hatchet. This is a real game of throws here at Stumpy's Hatchet House near the airport.
We've got 12 pits and we've got 6 open, so we basically have every other one. And then in addition to that, what was great about our targets is they just happened to be 6 feet apart, which was perfect for us. We are sanitizing after every session, so that's really helped keep me comfortable, keep the staff comfortable, and keep our customers' safety, which was first priority for all of us. We are BYOB, so bring your own beer and wine. And we'll put it in buckets of ice for you, no hard liquor, and it'll be waiting after they get trained. It'll be waiting at their pit for them.
Okay, Jason, you are the co-owner here as well, and I've never done this, but I have lots of stress. Okay, I want to let it out. So what are some pointers for me?
All right, Jennifer, the first pointer is relax. Okay, let me tell you something interesting. Most of the time guys come in here and we want to try to impress our friends or impress our date. And guys tend not to do very well. It's usually the ladies that do just fine. So Jennifer, relax, take a few pointers from me. And before you know it, you'll be banging that bullseye out in no time flat. So it's actually pretty simple. So if we take a look here on the floor, we actually have this safety tape marked off. In an ideal situation, we want to start from a throwing position somewhere inside of this box. There's actually science behind this. People think it's just coming in, picking up a hatchet and then throwing it. There's actually science behind it. In an ideal situation, by the time the hatchet leaves your hand, it should make one full revolution before the blade actually hits the board, okay? And so when we take into account height, distance, and throwing power, somewhere along the way, we figured out how to make this work, okay? But listen, there's no better way to figure out how to do this than for me just to give you the hatchet and let's go for it.
Okay, it's time. Let's roll up the sleeves. If you hit the bullseye, you get to ring the bell and you get cheered for too, right?
Hey, yeah, way to go!
And you
best friends. Yes, what a stress reliever here at Stumpy's Hatchet House. Now make sure you make a reservation if you want to come out here, and they are keeping the social distance. They're cleaning everything, and what a great time and what a great way to relieve the stress, right? SALive.com for more information.
Well, while you're getting gifts for everyone on your list, don't forget about yourself. Give yourself the best holiday gift, better eyesight with Z-LASIK. And Dr. Carlos Manrique of Manrique Custom Vision has more than 20 years of experience in the field, and you can save thousands with him if you give him a call or text today. Joining us now is Operations Manager Richard Doinhoff. Good afternoon.
Hey, Fiona, how are you guys today?
Doing well. Okay, tell us all about the Z-LASIK procedure and recovery time. And, folks want to know, does it hurt? Is it painful?
Totally blade and pain-free. For both parts of the procedure, you're looking at under 30 seconds of laser per eye. You basically get up off of the laser, you see immediately, and just go home and take a nap, and you're done with it. You're just done with it. You come in for your follow-ups and follow the drop instructions. And of course, we can get rid of nearsightedness, farsightedness, and even astigmatism.
And of course, right now, you guys have a lot of safety measures in place. Tell us how you're keeping your patients safe.
We are a doctor's office, of course, but we've just stepped it up. We've always been super sterile, but we just following the regulations that's been set forth to us, cleaning everything, the social distancing, the whole staff, including myself, are in masks. The ones that need to be are in gloves, of course. But the main thing is the separation part of it. The clinic's it's always been very smooth here, but it's actually a lot smoother because of the flow that we have coming in and out of the clinic.
Now, do you offer financing?
Right now, everybody's using their flexible spending accounts and medical spending. We still have, I can't believe, the 36 months interest-free in place. So if you have good credit, there's never actually been a better time to buy LASIK for yourself or a loved one. It's a gift that keeps giving.
Okay, now, of course, you mentioned that folks can use their flex spending account for this procedure, but tell them how they can save, thousands of dollars if they call or text today.
Basically, because we love going on your show and educating people a little bit, depending on your description, you can get $1,800 to $2,000 off your Z-LASIK. And we do offer, of course, the 36 months interest-free, and we have low payment plans too. So there's never been a better time to get this done. Everybody's complaining about their glasses fogging up because of their masks. So let's go ahead and get rid of those glasses today for you.
All right, Richard Doinhoff, thank you so much for your time. Call or text today and get up to $2,000 off your Z-LASIK procedure at Manrique Custom Vision, depending on your prescription. Just call 210-354-2020 or text LASIK to 45384 for an instant discount. For more information on Manrique Custom Vision, just visit the website sa.manriquei.com. Richard, once again, thank you for your time and stay safe.
Thank you. You guys too.
Welcome to KSAT Deals at KSATdeals.com. Today we have 3 products for you at great prices. We start with the Retro Game Console. This comes with 620 pre-installed games and 2 remote controllers. Now the retail price, $99. The KSAT Deals price, $39.99. That's a 60% discount. Moving on to the Aquasonic toothbrush and travel case. This has 40,000 vibrations per minute. Comes with a travel case and 8 brush heads. The retail price, $99. KSAT Deals price, $39.99, a 59% discount. Moving on to the Ultimate Anti-Aging Duo. The 24 karat gold and B-Venom Anti-Aging Beauty Bundle. Nature's Botox. Retail price, $512. The KSAT Deals price, $39.99. That's a 92% discount. And you can only get these deals at KSATdeals.com along with several others.
here at Natural Bridge Caverns, and you were just looking at the world's largest sky trail, which is now open. It is 6 stories high with 4 different levels.
Yeah, usually everything is way underground here at Natural Bridge Caverns, but we're going up. And Mario Chitari is the attractions manager here. So this thing, I mean, it looks like the world's giant maze.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a big jungle gym with 50 different elements you can traverse, and while you're going through all those elements, you can ride one of the 7 sky rails. So you just transition seamlessly from going across those elements onto the sky rails, and you can ride them as many times as you want.
So you said it's like a metal zip line almost, right?
It is, it is.
And there are different obstacles, like lily pads and what else?
Yeah, so we have lily pads, the weave walk, the big one's the rolling log. So when you're going across it, it actually rolls under your feet.
That'll give you the woolies, but everybody's strapped in. And the neat thing about it too is once you're hooked in, and you can go wherever you want to, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna hook you in on the ground, and you're gonna be connected the entire time. You don't have to transition. You're gonna stay connected till you get to the ground again.
This is for all ages, or what ages?
Yeah, so they have to be 48 inches to participate on the course by themselves, but if they're under 48 but above 42, they can go with one of their parents. So, but we do have one just for the little ones right down here called our Sky Tykes, and they have their own little sky rail there too.
So instead of the twisted trails, they have the Sky Tykes down there. That's great.
I'm ready to go. This looks like fun. Look at people just.
You don't have a fear of heights, do you? Fear of heights? You don't. No, you're fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Well,
do you?
No.
Okay.
Well, let's get y'all up there then.
All right.
This is just a rope bridge.
The rope bridge of death.
Yeah.
You look as sure-footed as a mountain goat.
Whoa.
Do we just tuck or, knees up, knees down?
You're just gonna walk straight through and make sure your wheels are on the rail.
Okay.
And then just walk off.
Kind of like walking the plank.
It is,
yeah.
This looks a lot higher from up here.
It does. Bye, Fiona. Wheels on, sit down. Whoop. Nope. Here we go, and then just go right on.
Don't worry, we'll speed this up in post. Grace and elegance. Up. Yep, false start.
False start.
Hold on, one more time.
What the view is great.
Order up!
Artie's Burgers is a Cibolo, Texas burger joint that's been slinging out seriously tasty burgers since 2011. But this isn't your average burger joint. On the menu is a massive 3-pound burger they call the Juggernaut. The buns for the Juggernaut are custom baked by Bedoy's Bakery and are sliced fresh to order. They are then buttered and toasted on a flat top. The burger patties are handmade 1-pound patties using beef from Boulner's Meat Market. The burger comes with your choice of pepper jack, Swiss, or American cheese. And the cheese gets steamed to melty perfection. On the burger comes mustard, pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, and onions in that order, with the 3 huge 1-pound patties with cheese added on top.
I've seen a lot of big burgers in my day.
This one has to be one of the largest. Look at this thing. It's got bacon, onions, lettuce, tomatoes. You got the classic mustard on there, pickles, and then you have all that cheese on there. I gotta take a bite of this thing. I gotta know what we're working with here. That's amazing. This is really good. Even though the burger is this big, they have managed to create a flavor that is incredible. The seasoning on there is right. All the ratio of all the veggies that are on the bottom, that's bigger than my head.
The Juggernaut is one of the largest burgers I've ever seen, and the Juggernaut Challenge is one of the wildest food challenges I've ever encountered.
You can try it, you ain't gonna win. Some will, we've only had one, so.
Only one person has completed this challenge.
On the challenge with the 3-pounder cheese and bacon, the chili cheese fries or tots, onion rings, and the large shake, only one person has tried it out of at least a good, I'd say maybe about 300 people.
And you have 1 hour to complete this challenge. Now, right now, the dining room is closed, but when it opens up, you can come back in here and give it your try here at the Juggernaut Challenge. The milkshake, the onion rings, and the cheesy fries, cheesy tots. This is just a great meal. You'll have fun when you're trying to eat this for an hour. But it's not just the big burgers out here. They have a lot of other more reasonable burgers as well.
Owner Daniel Garcia and his wife opened the burger spot 9 years ago. Previous to operating the restaurant, Daniel delivered bread to burger joints all across San Antonio.
It's a tough job, but I did that for about 13 years, so I knew the in and outs of all the burger places in San Antonio, all the ones that are still there and those that aren't there with us anymore, unfortunately.
Daniel and his team are doing everything to ensure the safety of their customers and the staff. And to help families during the pandemic, Daniel is offering an affordable meal deal that feeds a family of 4.
What I thought was to give back to the community for Cibolo and Shirts was I said, well, let's make the Sunday special an everyday special. Basically, it takes a little weight off of everybody's wallet.
If you're looking for a mouth-watering, gigantic burger, a delicious, creamy milkshake, and a mom-and-pop joint that's connected to their community, Artie's Burgers in Cibolo, Texas is your next burger destination.
You guys got to come out here to Cibolo, Texas, Artie's Burgers. Everything on the menu out here is a home run. And if you want to get crazy, you get the big burger. You got to get the fries, the tater tots, the onion rings. Everything out here is delicious. The people are great. And of course, grab a milkshake when you're out here too. They're just good.
To get more pictures, videos, and information on restaurants around Texas, just follow me on Instagram at Elder Eats. Keep eating San Antonio, and for SA Live, I'm David Elder.
Hey guys, it's Kristen over here with Dulce Vita Tequila, ready to make you 3 easy cocktails perfect for holiday entertaining. Our first cocktail is a Bloody Maria. This is a very simple cocktail to make not only for holiday entertaining, but also for tailgate parties. So first you're going to take your Blanco Dulce Vita Organic Tequila, 1.5 ounces, then top it with your favorite Bloody Mary mix. This is what creates your Maria. Give it a stir. Garnish with a fresh lime, a fresh lemon, and it's that easy. So this one is a twist on a classic old-fashioned. We call this a Reposado old-fashioned. You want to take 2 ounces of your Dulce Vita Organic Reposado tequila, maybe a little more for good measure, 1/4 ounce of agave syrup, three dashes of bitters, go ahead and add some ice, swirl it around, cut a fresh piece of orange peel, twist and drop. Another wonderful holiday drink is going to be just a neat pour of your Añejo Dulce Vita Organic Tequila, followed by an orange slice with a little bit of cinnamon. Pour until your heart's content. Sprinkle some cinnamon on your orange slice, just like that.
Well, looking to sell or trade your car soon? There's a better way to sell your car in San Antonio, and it was built for your convenience. Phil Candera, owner of CarZeus, joins us this afternoon to tell us all about it. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, doing well. How are you, Mike?
Doing very well, thank you. Okay, so what is CarZeus and what led you to create it?
So I spent enough time in the retail automotive industry and learning a lot of the ins and outs and what really needed improvement. And by far, I can tell you that trading or selling a vehicle was by far one of the most stressful times for people. They either had to deal with long hours or waiting at a car dealership or even just scary private party sales in situations, and a lot of times they just kind of ended in wasted time.
So how is this different from the dealership experience?
Yeah, so with us, not only is it just not having a long waiting period, but we also give people the ability to upload the information on their vehicle online in a very easy to use website. They could do it on their laptop, desktop, tablet, or mobile device. Cell phone, and we ask the questions that we need to know to give a preliminary offer, all via text message. So you don't even have to talk to us if you don't want to. But we find that it's easy for people to grab information that way, and if they'd like to proceed, we actually save folks a lot of time by offering to even go to you in San Antonio.
And I bet you can get better deals if you're looking to trade your vehicle in, right?
Well, on the contrary, Mike, so if you're looking at trading in, our recommendation in our vast experience in the automotive industry is you technically want to keep the deals separate. When you walk into a car dealership with a trade-in, you're actually giving away your leverage. So in this case, you would be selling a vehicle to us to walk into a dealership with your cash. Your cash is your leverage. And so we like to recommend and suggest to folks that keeping the deals separate is the better option for you to go in and negotiate for a much better price on your next car.
Very interesting point. Okay, and I assume you're making it very safe and easy for people who want to sell their cars.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, the day and age that we're in, of course, online uploading, that only takes a few minutes. Text messaging with somebody eventually will lead to a phone call and eventually will lead to a very quick 15-minute inspection. It can be done here at our offices on 410 Advanced Jackson. Or, again, we can go to you in San Antonio. No contact pickup service and paperwork service. It's all very simple.
Okay, well, if you're in the market to sell your car, looking potentially to trade it in, CarZeus sounds like it's going to be for you. Just head on over to the website, carzeus.com, and it will give you a quote within minutes. Phil, nice chatting with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
Why is it important to have that good smile?
Well, the smile is a very important part of everyone in their lives. People that smile look happier, healthier, younger, smarter, and there's a lot of people that stop smiling because their teeth don't look very good, or they have cavities or gum disease, or they're missing a few, or they don't have any teeth. So when they stop smiling, everything changes around them. They hold back, their self-esteem goes down, they don't want to go to places, and it really changes somebody's life. I want everyone to know that there's a lot of things that can be done. People don't have to live their lives hoping and suffering. We can help, and there's a million things that they can do in dentistry nowadays to get the smile they want.
Well, I feel like we even take that for granted, just to be able to smile. So this full mouth reconstruction is what you are specializing in. So tell me a little bit about that.
That's correct. I specialize in seeing those people that have no hope, that they have been hurt, no, nothing can be done for you. And what we do is we replace their teeth with dental implants. It can be done in a very effective, predictable way. Patients come to our office, we have a lot of good technology, they get sedated, so they're sleeping, and by the end of the day they wake up and they have a beautiful smile because it's like having a blank canvas. Yes. We redesign every tooth, the size, the position, the alignment, so it's like recreating somebody's life again, and the stories we have are amazing.
Well, you have a photo here that we can see, and you can tell me a little bit about that. So here's the
That's
photo.
correct. That's a great example of one of our patients that, if you can see, the teeth are extremely worn down. So there's really nothing left to do there. There's nothing to fix, and we replace his teeth with dental implants. Now he can eat, he can smile, and he has a wonderful self-esteem. And this other lady, believe it or not, she's biting down, but her bite was really, troubled, and look at what we did with the replacement of her teeth with dental implants. So can you imagine how she is right now?
Amazing. Wow. And you have your lovely wife who helps with this transformation. Yesenia, Mike is over there with her to talk about how they get this all done. Wow.
Right. So this is more than just false teeth, because you have to really personalize these, right?
Yes, correct. Smiles are very unique, and this is why we custom design every smile we create for our patients to perfectly complement their facial features, their age, gender, and also their personality. With this information and also the help of amazing technology, which is face 3D scans, we design and create the smiles.
But it's not as though that information is being sent off to some lab somewhere.
No.
You're basically holding their hand through the whole thing, right?
We do everything in-house. We also hand paint these smiles to achieve a more beautiful and unique look.
What's the feeling that you get when somebody that has not had good teeth or any teeth at all of a sudden they have that smile, that smile's back, their life's back to them?
It is very rewarding, because not only you're changing their smile, you're changing their entire life. And it is very important that both the art and the science come together, so you can have a balanced harmony and a beautiful natural smile that is going to give you the perfect picture look, which is confidence and a beautiful smile with health and beauty.
Thank you, Yesenia. And you've got a very good special going on right now. The first 20 people to call are going to be getting a free consultation valued at $350. Just call Stone Ridge Dental at 210-610-5479. That's 210-610-5479. And for more information on Dr. Manaras, visit his website, drmanaras.com. Thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, I lost it.
A Twix! I win!
A Twix! That was mine. Oh, we've had a lot of fun here today. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for our best
of. How about our goodbye?